What's up guys, and welcome back to Airsoft. Today we will be doing an unboxing and review of the Classic Army Skirmish ECS ML10. Let's get started. Okay, welcome to the unboxing. Let's go ahead and get this open, see what's inside. Oh wow, look at that. So we got our manual right here. I'll definitely read that. Wow. Look at that. It's actually a lot lighter than I expected it to be. Definitely very light rifle. So you've got the hop up in there. Got some handlebars. Got the 3 modes. I like this trigger. Let's see what else comes with the box. So we get our magazine, obviously full of BBs. That's a first. Looks like it's gray, which is pretty nice. And they're coming out. Got our cord for a battery. We have 2 batteries. So I ordered this on eBay, so this is just this guy's collection. 2 batteries, which is nice. We got a, pretty sure he said this is a tracer magazine, so instead of a tracer unit, you can use this magazine for stuff, which is pretty cool. We got a tracer unit right here, and I think this is just a muffler. I'll have to go back and see, but that's pretty cool. We got a tracer unit with us. And then we also got this flashlight and laser thing. Let's see if it's, oh look at that. And a laser, look at that. Got the laser. That's pretty cool. What else do we got? Oh look, we got a scope, laser dot scope. See if that works. I don't know if y'all can see that. And then just looks like an extra iron sight, which is also extremely cool. Oh, 2 of them. Duh. Look at that.
And this is cool, right?
Yeah, pretty cool. What else is pretty cool? We got another one. Another 2. A magazine. That's pretty cool. Alright, so starting at the back of the gun, we have our battery case that holds nunchuck style batteries. I personally am not a huge fan of nunchuck style batteries because I think the wiring gets a little tangled up and pinched. I don't know, maybe it's a user error, but that's just my opinion. One thing I also noticed with this gun is the battery case cover is 1 piece. So it's actually a little bit harder to put on the gun rather than the 2-piece option with most of my other guns. Then we have the adjustable stock, which has 6 notches. So if you go a little bit longer, if you're more taller and lengthy guy, I personally like to keep it somewhere in the mid-range. Then if you're trying to play a little closer up, or if you're a smaller guy, then you have the lower notches to keep it a little tighter. Then we have the loops for a sleeve attachment. We have our bolt that opens our hop up, fake hammer for looks, our magazine release button. Then we have a full rail on top, but no rails on sides or bottom. So if you're trying to put a flashlight or maybe laser on, that's maybe not the greatest option, but I still think it suffices. It also reduces the weight of the gun, so if you're trying to be more of a speed player, then I think that'd really help you. The iron sights on these guns are actually pretty sleek. All you have to do is flip them up. There's no buttons or anything, but they have a pretty sleek look to them. They're not very bland like a lot of the rifles I own. They kind of give you the futuristic look that this whole gun has to it. Also, to prevent these from just flipping back down on a touch or something, you actually have to press this release button on both of them to be able to flip them back down. Then last but not least, we have this super cool attachment at the end. It's just for looks that you can screw onto the end of your barrel, which hides the orange tip and gives it just a slightly cooler look. Now the gun itself, from the feel of it, it has a polymer frame all the way through. There's no metal parts of the body. And then the gearbox is a metal gearbox, so you're gonna get high performance while having a much lighter option. Alright guys, now we're gonna learn how to program our new airsoft rifle. So the ECS ML10 is equipped with an electronic control system, which allows you to have 5 different firing modes in the gun. So how you would change those modes is you would hold down the trigger for approximately 8 seconds on semi-automatic mode. Once it starts to beep, the number of beeps it says tells you which mode you're on. Refer to the diagram shown in the video. So all we have to do to change it is hold down the trigger for another 3 seconds. Notice how the beepings change. And all we have to do to lock it in is just flip it to full auto. And then if we go back to semi, still semi but full auto. It's now 3-shot blast. If we wanted to change it again, so we just have to do the same exact thing. For 8 seconds until it starts to beep. Now we can change it by holding down the trigger. Let's say we don't want that one, so we can change it again. Now switch to full auto. Back to semi, this should be 5-shot bursts. And full auto. Also, one other thing I wanted to point out about the accessories is this charger is freaking amazing. I can charge 4 of the batteries that I have with this one in the time it takes me to charge 1 with my other charger. So, applause to whoever made this. Looks like it's Tenergy. So, shout out to them. Alright guys, welcome to the range. Let's take some shots with this gun and see how it performs. So I know the BBs are a little hard to see because I don't have a run cam, and I'm currently only at about 70 subscribers, so if you could like and subscribe, that would really help. Anyways, I'm using .28 gram BBs, and it's shooting pretty nice and accurate up to about 70 yards back. So this gun's got some good power, and it also just has a really nice feel to it. It doesn't have very much kick like you would get with a blowback, but it's nice and light. That's something I've really noticed with this gun. It's built to be very easy to handle. Okay, let's go ahead and chrono it. So as you can see, it's averaging about 280 feet per second when I'm not hitting the chronograph. But we have to take into consideration the fact that I'm using .28 gram BBs, whereas it's usually measured with .20 gram BBs. So if we look at a conversion chart, it would measure around 330 to 340 FPS, which is about average. To wrap it up, I think it's a pretty good gun. It's not great for accessories, but it's built to be very lightweight. And coming in at about $230, I think it's a really good beginner to intermediate level gun. Anyways guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.